Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best docking stations.
Starting at number 5.
CalDigit TS3 Plus. Apple makes its own docking stations for MacBooks, but the main problem with first-party devices is that they're very limited in what they can do. The digital AV multiport adapter, for example, only comes with 3 inputs and a USB-C cable at the end. To make up for this, Apple sells multiple third-party in its online store, and among the selection, the best is the TS3 Plus dock from CalDigit. It's similar to other entries on the list as it sports 15 individual ports. Just to name a few, you have a pair of Thunderbolt 3 inputs, 5 USB-A ports, and an SD card reader on the front. As you probably guessed from that brief array, this docking station can output video. In fact, it can output up to 2 displays at once in 4K resolution at 60 Hz. Or if you have a single screen, you can instead send a 5K video with a refresh rate of 60 Hz.
Coming at number 4.
Baseus docking station. Docking stations can get big. After all, many of the high-end models can have as many as 15 ports on them, sometimes more. We recommend the Baseus 10-in-1 for consumers looking for something more portable. It's quite small, with the main body measuring just 5.3 inches long, and weighs less than 4 ounces, so you can fold the cable and put it in your pocket when you're on the go. On the body, you have a decent array of ports such as a USB-C input, an Ethernet port, and 2 HDMI ports, which allow for an impressive 4K resolution at 60 Hz on 2 different monitors, or 120 Hz on one. And the best part? This device is dirt cheap for a docking station at around $50. Like all docking stations, this little powerhouse can get quite warm under a heavy load, so users should take this into consideration with where it's placed. Additionally, if you use an Android device, note that it doesn't support screencasting.
At number 3.
Accell Thunderbolt 4. It's not uncommon for professionals to find themselves with a cramped desk. You have folders, laptops, monitors, and bottles of water taking up space with no room for a docking station. For those situations, we recommend getting the Accell Thunderbolt 4. Its low-profile, shallow design hosts a surprising amount of connections, 10 in total. They cover a variety of protocols, both old and new. You have a pair of Thunderbolt 4 inputs, several USB-A ports with one supporting the old USB 2.0 standard, and an SD card reader, just to name a few. There aren't any HDMI ports, but it can still output an 8K resolution video at 30 Hz to a single display or Ultra HD 4K resolution at 60 Hz to a dual monitor setup via the Thunderbolt 4 connections. The audio jack pulls double duty as it serves as an input for headphones as well as a microphone.
Number 2 of my list.
Baseus docking station. Many docking stations have a common issue. They tend to be large and bulky. The assumption being that everyone has the desk space to dedicate a significant portion of their real estate to a dock. That's where the Baseus 11-in-1 docking station comes in, with a vertical design that's designed to save as much space on your workstation as possible. Its tower configuration builds upwards rather than out, and has a detachable magnetic base and nano-adhesive pad that allows the dock to stay attached to your desk, while being able to detach from the base in the event that you need portability. As for the ports, there's a selection of USB-C, USB-A, DisplayPort, HDMI, and even a 3.5mm audio jack. There's also a fixed 12-inch braided cable long enough to be useful, but short enough to not be unwieldy. Notably, the dock also features a display on the front with an at-a-glance operating status for each interface.
And number 1.
UGREEN Revodok Pro. Our pick for the best laptop docking station overall is the UGREEN Revodok Pro USB-C docking station. This monolith can meet all of your productivity needs and then some thanks to its wide variety of ports. It has 2 HDMI ports, one for 8K output and one for 4K output, 3 USB ports, 2 for SD cards, and a pair of DisplayPort inputs, just to name a few. UGREEN's Revodok docking station is a great addition to in any office setting. It offers consistent performance as it handles numerous connections seamlessly. What's particularly noteworthy is the fact it can send a signal from a single computer up to 3 different displays. Not only that, this docking station can display content in either 4K or 8K resolution via the appropriate HDMI port, so you can be sure the video or images you're sharing with others will maintain their high resolution.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.